EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Cleveland. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go one more.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Chubb on the counter. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Good. 180. I got you, son.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on fourth down.
Tight right, tight right. 4 down, check. 4 down, 4 down. Check 37, check 37.
Hey, alert 33.
Hey, get in the way with it.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on fourth down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on fourth down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on fourth down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 21-yard line.
180.
55. Hey, eat. Right here.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Check 9. Hey, check right.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, alert.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Quit talking about it.
It's a gain of 9.
Check 3.
On 2nd and a yard, Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
9 yards on the play and a first down. Right back to Conner here on first. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and a couple, Roethlisberger nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now counter. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Switch.
Hey, alert!
Oh, you got deep? 26, Mike.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield drops it off for Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight end left. Hey. 4 down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Landry, the intended target.
At the 16-yard line.
All right, now. Black 80.
Check 53.
Snickers. 66.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Kill.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Like 5.
51, come on.
Double bump.
He's made his crowd all the way back home, yo.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Like 20.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studio. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Browns 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And we'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. T.J. Watt. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Alert, 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 alert. Check.
3rd and long for Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Play fake. Mayfield. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
First down, Steelers.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
This is Connor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On second down, Samuels. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold on.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
the 42-yard line.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He gets it complete to Harris.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Check 99. Check 99.
King.
Check 55, Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And, Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Mayfield now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch a slant, watch a slant. Watch a slant.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Mayfield. Able to find Harris, complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 5. And it's a 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
55, Mike, 55.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Second and 5 now. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now Mayfield. Well, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Hey, alert 33.
I got you. I got you. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, it's Connor, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check safety, check safety.
On second down now, it's Connor. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
And And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Check 16.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Kill. Turn
6-6. Pull it high.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
defense. Our time. It's our time.
Back to throw. Throw left side to Higgins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I do know that Joe Hayden was used to winning a lot of games at the University of Florida. And when it comes time for big play in a big situation, he wants to be that guy, and he just pulled it off.
Yeah, he pulled it off, indeed. A huge interception to help put this game on ice.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
230.
Let's go, D.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.